Hello and welcome to the third video of our mastering audio module in Premiere Pro. Today we are going to learn about background music, sound effects, and voiceovers. Now the first two are very easy. They do not require us to record anything. We can source for audio from YouTube, we can source it from our phone or from our computer, and all we have to do is drag it into our software. So the type of audio we have here is just dialogue. We do not have any background music. Now background music is very important because it enhances the experience of the person who is consuming the video. Find any audio and drag it into our software. So I have some music on my computer. Let me just locate that music. Here you can download from YouTube. All I have to do here is drag, left click, hold, drag and drop within Premiere Pro. And up to this point we have managed to add background music, but we can add a few changes to enhance the audio. And up to this point, we have managed to add background music underneath our dialogue. So let us do some adjustments to this background music. So let's listen first.
Start making money before you upate kazi ya hiyo kosa yenye unafanyia. Here's our proposal. We have a video editing. Here's what we propose. We have a video editing course at 1,500.
So we have to reduce its volume. So left click on it and then proceeding to our effects control panel and to our volume tab. The first thing I want you to do here is to click on this option called toggle animation. Just click on it and that will remove what we call a keyframe, so that we do not have different changes in the volume of our audio as it plays along. You will notice that our audio is set at 0 dB. Reduce this, just left click and reduce it. Let me set it to -18.5 and then listen to the audio.
An online course, kila kitu iko virtual. You can do it anytime and it has a lifetime access, meaning
let's reduce it slightly. -30. Let's listen.
Ukimaliza, you can just press again, retake this course as long as Idea Space Digital exists.
So let me boost it again, slightly around -26. Let's listen.
You can take this course as many times as unataka. Course yenyewe ni ya Premiere Pro.
So up to that point, that is enough to just have that background music added underneath our dialogue. All you have to do is reduce the volume. And if you want to use a different section of this audio, all you have to do is trim it. Left click, hold and drag, and then just pull it back to where you want it to be located. You can also trim the ends, left click, hold and drag. Now, I know a question that you might have is how loud should your music be against your dialogue? There are no set rules to define how loud your dialogue should be versus how loud your background music should be. It is all a matter of taste and preference. And up to this point, the next step becomes very easy, which is sound effects. Let us add a few sound effects. I can add something like a riser. Let me find a riser. So if you're not familiar with what a riser is, you're going to hear how one sounds. So left click, hold and drag and drop on the audio section. You can also shrink these audio tracks by holding shift on your keyboard and using your mouse wheel to just make these tracks thinner so that you can view all of your audio tracks better. Now that we have this here, let me mute my background music. So just press M and then let's listen to hear the riser.
As Idea Space Digital exists, you can take this course as many times as unataka.
Now here is a riser. How can this be useful? Right click on it, move over to speed and duration and select the reverse option and press OK.
Start making money before you upate kazi ya hiyo kosa yenye unafanyia.
Where can I place this? Just find an area.
You can take this course as many times as unataka. Course yenyewe ni ya Premiere Pro.
So let me say I place it here after this break.
Course yenyewe ni ya Premiere Pro. Course yenyewe ni ya Adobe Premiere Pro, and
let's just say we're just trying to place it anywhere. We're going to follow the same rules that we used on the background music. Just click on it and reduce its volume. First thing, take out this toggle animation and then just drop the volume of this. Left click, hold and drag. Let's listen.
Course yenyewe ni ya Premiere Pro. Course yenyewe ni ya Adobe.
Too low, it's not even audible. Let me push it up a little bit.
Course yenyewe ni ya Premiere Pro. Course yenyewe ni ya Adobe Premiere Pro, and
all we need is to just have it there and slightly beneath our dialogue. It has to blend well with our dialogue. We do not want it to be louder than our dialogue. Even the background music, we do not want it to be louder than our dialogue. So I will leave a link in the description of this video that will direct you to where you can get sound effects and other effects. All you have to do is download them and place them here. What about if you're in a situation where you need to record your own audio here? Let us go through that process. Now, if you check on each of these tracks, there's a small microphone here, and if you hover over it, it says Voiceover Record. I am using an audio interface. Now, you can check if you have an audio interface connected to your computer by heading over to Edit, Preferences, Audio Hardware, and here you will check for the default input here if it is activated. I have an interface, this one called Behringer UMC202. I use this to record, so it is definitely connected here, and I am using this device class called an MME. If you have an audio interface, well and good. You can use that to record using a microphone. If you do not have one, you can record a voiceover on your phone. You can just take your phone and record a voiceover and then transfer it to your computer. But the best case scenario is to just get an interface so that you can work within your workspace. So let's go back to the video here. How do we record? Turn this on. If you just click on it, you will get a countdown. Now check.
Start making money before you upate kazi hiyo kosa yenye unafanyia.
We are already recording. I'm going to check the audio beneath this. So as I am talking, this is already being recorded on top of my other dialogue. So let me pause. An audio track has been added at the bottom here. So let me solo and then let's listen. We are already recording. I'm going to check the audio beneath this. So as I am talking, this is already being recorded on top of my other dialogue. So that is the audio that I was recording on top. Let us go through a case scenario. I am going to grab a thumbnail from my computer. Go to your computer, locate any image that you want. I have an image in mind. Let me grab this one. Left click, hold, drag it and drop it into Premiere Pro. So this is just a picture. Let me extend it. Let me make some changes. We are going to cover some of these changes in the videos down the module. So up to that point, let us now record our voiceover. So first things first, turn on the voiceover toggle, click on it, and then select an area. Now to select an area, you can use the X function, which will create an in and out point between the area that you want to record, and then move over to this option that says go to the in point. Remember, we have an in point and an out point. Just click on that to go to the start and press record. My name is Peter Mbogua. I am the CEO and founder of IdeaSpace Digital Agency. So that is enough. So let's see how we can edit through this. Again, right click on it and go to edit clip in Adobe Audition, and then select a portion of your audio. So we had done this in a previous video. Move over to noise reduction, capture noise print, select all of it, go back to effects again, noise reduction, click on that and apply. Control S and your audio is updated within Premiere Pro. Now, is this necessary in the current landscape that we are working in? It is not exactly necessary. Rarely do we have to record voiceovers this way because we have phones. Phones have become very advanced. You can enhance that audio also with Adobe Podcast. So I will see you in the next video.